Good evening, everyone out there in YouTube land. My name is Jared, and this is my channel, Mazda B-3K. This episode is going to concern fixing or replacing the gasket on your third brake light, and in this case, it's going to be on my 2001 Ford F250 SuperDuty, currently named Miss Mildew. Without further ado, let's get started. So it's pretty common on Fords, most any Ford truck, that at some point this will leak. If this is your third brake light, this particular version is the brake light plus the cargo lamps. That's what these two are. And according to the previous owner, it leaks. And I can verify that definitely the interior was damp. I won't say that it was sopping wet or anything. I've aired this truck out a day or two. It's gotten a lot drier, so it wasn't horrible. But I would like to keep it from getting worse. So to get this out, we're going to need a pair. Need a Phillips. Got 2 screws to remove. So I would not go after this gasket unless you've got full time to completely swap it out, because otherwise you may create more leaks as you're trying to get this gasket off and get the surface prep for a replacement. Another fun thing about this particular gasket is that none of the part houses seem to carry it, so I had to get a little Chinesium here. This is a Ruxife, and for $10 I got 2 of these gaskets, and that works out for me because Ford used this design. Flip this over. Ford used this design on many trucks. So this gasket is identical for my 2001 F250 here, and it's also identical on my 94 Mazda B-3000, aka Ford Ranger, and both of them need new gaskets, so we're going to do that. So what they did is, this is like a foam gasket, and it does have double-sided tape on one side, so you're not going to peel that off until you're ready to commit. Okay, so this is what we look like with it off, and as you can see, the seal is effectively gone. It may have even been removed, and this is just dirt smears. So there are some crumbly remains on this side that'll need to get cleaned up, but as you can see, it's been leaking. So get that excess water out. And then I'm going to disconnect all the lights, pull them out so I can pull the assembly loose, get a pick, clean all the gunk out. There's some alcohol wipes that came with my gasket kit, and we'll clean all this up right here. We'll clean up this side of it right here so we get a good seal, and then we apply and put it back together. A couple other things to note while we're here. This bulb is smoked. This bulb is most definitely smoked. This bulb is also smoked, so that's going to be something to address later. But I did manage to get the broken bulb fragments out, so that's a good thing. I just shook all the water out of here, just kind of did a swinging motion. Got most of it out so it'll dry. And I've got a pick here, 90-degree pick I'll use to work on the seal, which as you can see is right along here, the old one. Gotta dig that out. And this, use paper towel, just wipe it up before I hit it with an alcohol prep pad. Alright, race to the finish here. We're running out of light, but this is our seal. And I've already popped the middle out because we're not going to need it. we're going to need to pop out these holes for the screws. And after looking at how the original seal was installed, the adhesive side of the seal, the side that's behind this paper here, that presses down into the actual housing here. So this is actually some of the remaining adhesive, and I've cleaned most of it out. I'm going to hit it with an alcohol wipe, and then we'll go ahead and take this, and it's going to wind up laying in like that, basically, except for I'll do a firm press. And when you use your alcohol wipe, don't forget to wipe this side so that your sealing surface has it's a smooth surface to seal against, and should be good. Alright, so if you don't have an alcohol wipe, it comes in a kit when you get your seal, because like I said, you can't get these seals at the parts store. All this is isopropyl alcohol. You can get that just about any pharmacy, Walgreens, CVS, corner store type place. You can get it also at your grocery stores because it's a cleaning alcohol. It does a pretty good job of that. So don't fret if you don't have this. You can make your own, no problem. So I'm just gonna kind of go around and clean this up the best that I can. A little difficult to do one-handed, but you get the idea. I'm going to go around, do that, and then we'll install the seal. Alright, so remember, you get one shot at this once you peel this tape off, because then you're going to be exposing the sticky stuff. It's basically a double-sided sticky tape where you get to peel one side. So once you peel it, be decisive, drop it into position, push on it for 10-15 seconds, try to get it nice, good seal, and then we can reinstall. Okay, I've got the new gasket in. As you can see, it is significantly thicker than what I pulled out. The foam's not all deflated. I used the screw holes for alignment holes. Worked out pretty well. I had to push down the top sealing surface here a little bit with my pick so that I could actually get everything reassembled, but this should keep water out, hopefully. Alright guys, that's going to do it. I wanted to try to show you where the seal is sitting, but unfortunately my camera is not going to get it done. There's a dent up here in the back on my truck, which is causing a problem, but the seal is pushed up against along here, even though you can't really see it, so that should be keeping water out until the seal fails, but it most definitely is against the seal, so don't count on this plastic up here to be helping to make the seal. It's definitely all gasket right there. So I call this repair complete. Alrighty folks, that's going to do it for our third brake light gasket replacement on my 2001 Ford F250 Miss Mildew. If you got a comment, leave a comment. Please like, share, and subscribe, and do all those other various YouTube things. And remember, I make the mistakes so you don't have to. I'll see you guys next episode.